welcome back to Carnivore Quest. My name's Larry. Me and my wife Cassie are on a journey to lose over 250 pounds eating the carnivore diet. We're about halfway there. We're feeling good. We're getting our life back. Today's video is about my old pal Shawn White, who I interviewed 8 months ago at my kitchen table. And at the time he lost over 100 pounds in 4 months.
The day has finally arrived. I'm caffeinated up and ready to go. I'm meeting with a man who needs no introduction in the Carnivore Quest universe, Mr. Shawn White. I decided to meet at the butcher shop after visiting the library last week and reading the WWWA's publication, How to Interview a Warrior. It states, and I quote, "Warning, do not attempt to interview a warrior who's hungry. Feed beef to subject immediately before conducting interview." I took the warning seriously and made plans with my wife Cassie ahead of time to pick out a couple of choice ribeyes. 5 minutes after arriving, Shawn showed up. It was like meeting an old friend for the first time. It was time to head home so I could cook up these ribeyes and feed this warrior. Cassie had picked out 2 fine ribeyes. I'm getting nervous. This man's looking hungry. I decided to make the ribeyes Carnivore Quest style. That's 200 degrees in the oven for 25 minutes and then head to the grill. Sear these bad boys about 90 seconds on each side, and you got a winner. We'll see what the warrior thinks. Yep. I think he's ready to talk.
He started his journey at like 457 pounds, 440, somewhere in there. I mean, he's a big boy until the point where he couldn't even get off his couch. He had a hard time going to the bathroom, taking a shower. He was in a dark, dark place.
Even going to get a shower, I tell you, and it's so embarrassing, but I mean, I feel like it's something that I want people to know that are struggling at home, that I would go to get in a shower at 38, 39 years old, and have to sit on the side of the tub to bathe myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be out of breath just taking a shower.
He became a moderator in our Facebook group, Carnivore Quest Community, and he was wonderful. Always encouraging to everybody, super helpful. And at the time, he couldn't work. He was a former paramedic. He got so big that he could no longer stay in the workforce.
Yeah, I was a paramedic.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my job in 2019.
And why was that? Why did you lose your job?
I lost my job because my health had gotten to a point to where I was tired all the time. I couldn't perform my duties. I didn't get fired for that reason. I got fired because I was using all my sick days. I was calling in all the time. And if you're going to be a paramedic, you got to come to work. People need you.
So while he transitioned into carnivore, he spent a lot of his time on social media and he spent a lot of time helping folks. And he was a huge help to Cassie and I as we were building that Facebook group. He was our first moderator. We have 2 more now. Southern Ketovore, Karen, and another young lady named Elizabeth. And, he was just instrumental in making people feel welcome, motivating people, and showing people that the carnivore diet is a very, very powerful way to get your life back. So like I said, 8 months ago, he had already lost over 100 pounds. Well, now I believe he's lost like 240 pounds, somewhere in there, between 235 and 245. I can't think of it right off the top of my head. He's lost an entire person, and Cassie and I are so proud of him. He's gotten his confidence back. The entire time he was a moderator, I was trying to get him to start a YouTube channel. And we did a walking challenge in July. And Shawn got up and he started walking.
I'm out here putting in my challenge work today for our Carnivore Quest community. Doing a little walking around the neighborhood. I didn't want to do it. Didn't feel like doing it. didn't have the motivation to do it. What I've learned is motivation follows action. So I'm putting in my action, producing that motivation. It's hot, it's miserable, but I'm stronger than what I'm doing. And this weight ain't gonna lose itself. You guys keep pushing forward, and if I can do it, you can do it too.
Now, when he posted that in our Facebook group, I teared up. It really played a tune on my heart. I was just blown away by his determination. And, you know, it's an amazing piece of footage right there, seeing him get out and struggling, but doing it. Well, a little time went by and Shawn was able to go back to work. Not as a paramedic yet, but he started walking like 10,000 steps a day, 20,000 steps a day. We were going to have him back and Cassie was going to interview him. There's no way I'm getting on camera with him, man. He's skinnier than me now. About a month ago, Shawn finally decided to start his own YouTube channel, and he's been focusing on really doing lives. And, you know, you can see it. You can see the confidence, and he's finally ready. That's why I really never pushed him. You know, oh, come on, you got to do the YouTube channel. You got to feel comfortable with something like that. You know, Cassie always says, I'm a ham. But, you know, even when I was at my heaviest, it's tough to get on camera. But Shawn's already got just over 800 subscribers. You guys know I made that video a couple months ago highlighting 8 smaller YouTube channels that I like to watch. And if Shawn had had his channel at that time, he would have definitely been in that video. It would have been 9 channels that you should check out. But he didn't have it at the time, so that's why I'm making this video today. I'd love through this video to get him to 1,000 subscribers. He's focusing on live content, doing live streaming. And, you know, that's really good right now because he's still learning to edit and stuff, but you can just see Shawn's confidence. He's already been on No Carb Life. They've done some live streams together. He had Dr. Anthony Chafee on his channel. And today, the 15th of May, he's gonna have Dr. Ken Berry at 3 p.m. Eastern. So I'm hoping to get this video out at 10 a.m. Eastern. So you guys have a little time to get to his channel, subscribe, and then you can check out that live and ask Dr. Berry some questions. Cassie and I are so excited for Shawn, and we're so proud of him. He is the epitome of what we've been saying all along, getting your life back. Shawn and I have really become close over the last year. You know, we talk 3 or 4 times a week, even stuff outside of carnivore. You know, he's a fellow Christian, so you know, there's some fellowship there. And when I'm going through a hard time, I can lean on him or vice versa. But you're not going to find a more down-to-earth or genuine person who will take the time to answer any questions you got. So I really encourage you to swing by his channel and show him some love. Intentional Carnivore. And one other thing, he did a deep dive into the live streaming, and he found a software that's going to make my life a lot easier. Cassie and I will definitely be watching right along with you as the Intentional Carnivore interviews Dr. Ken Berry live at 3 p.m. on Monday, May 15th. So we'll meet you there. And if you haven't seen our latest Top 10 Carnivore Countdown narrated by Cassie, click it right here. Remember, no sugar, no carbs, no cheating. Later.